did believe in the paranormal in a lot of different ways. I mean, who doesn't? You know, I mean, you either do or you don't, and I always did.
I really don't know anybody that's a skeptic. I've known people that are on the edge that have experienced stuff before, but this has cemented it. But they weren't skeptic to begin with. They were just, you know, I've seen stuff, I know something, but I can't confirm it. Here, it's just enough to make them say, yeah, it is haunted.
I definitely believed in the paranormal before I became a Mason. I've had experiences since I was little that I actually don't have any remembrance of, but my folks told me. I've seen shadow figures in my room. I've been tapped, woken up, something poked in my head. I can't even get into everything outside of lodge in this building.
I do believe this building is haunted. There's something here. Yeah. I've seen enough stuff go on in here to prove, yeah.
My name is Pete Boback, building manager and kind of caretaker of the building and a member of the Johnstown Lodge. I've been a member of this building since 2012. My first reaction was no. Well, I did not know what we were getting ourselves into. And then once you get in, we didn't even see a lot of these rooms till the first night we were brought into the Masons. But it is very impressive. The history of it. It's just grandiose. You know, a really nice building. I did believe in the paranormal in a lot of different ways. I mean, who doesn't? You know, I mean, you either do or you don't, and I always did. Experiences before, yes, not to this extent, but you know, sometimes you always see things. Or we used to go to Gettysburg a lot and stuff like that, and we did things down there like ghost walks and different tours like that, and even at our house there's people whistling that we don't know, there's nobody there, and we'll hear whistling, or you'll see shadows or stuff like that. I never heard of anything about any kind of hauntings or anything else in this building. The first things I probably, as working here, and this floor here is slate. It's original slate, and when you're here by yourself in this building, you could hear people walking up here. Nobody was allowed up here. The members always had dress shoes on, so you could hear somebody walking up here. And at first I didn't even think much about it, and then it's like, wait a minute, I'm hearing this too much. It's not the wind, it's not this, it's not that. There's something going on here. I've caught shadows, real glimpses real fast of something going on. Mostly it's sounds, but I know other people here that have seen, as clear as a bell, they've seen things. Somebody, you know, a person dressed up in a tuxedo or a suit, and they should have never been there. One of the members here, there was a group called the Good Cheer Club, and they would cook in the kitchen and serve it. And the gentleman had a heart attack and passed away in the downstairs in the kitchen. A lot of the people that were members here, they were into this building wholeheartedly. They believed in it. They were here for 50, 60, 70 years. They were members here. And we got a lot of after they passed away, the family sent their clothes or their regalia, their stuff like back here. So sure, I do believe that some of them would have some kind of, whatever you want to call it. I think because the people that were here were so dedicated to this building, and that they lived and died this building. And they just believed in this building and what it stands for so strongly, and the fraternity itself, that I think when they passed that they never wanted to leave. Some of the members here, I don't know if they're still here, or once they passed on, you know.
So we got a little bit of history here. You said not too much activity happens.
Not here, no.
But if you want to mention what happened over there.
The only person I know in this group or downstairs in the kitchen area was one of the workers here who passed away. They said he had a heart attack over by the freezer.
So there's nothing they could do, and but I don't remember. I don't know his name. Let's see if we can find out his name through this. So this is a spirit box. What it does is it runs through radio frequencies at a fast rate. And the theory is that as it's running through the radio frequencies, it generates white noise and things can come through and communicate. Now, sometimes it's susceptible to radio bleed, so sometimes it'll get stuck on a station. So sometimes you hear the pens game, but then other times you hear intelligent responses. So we want to get in touch with the gentleman that possibly passed away here. Unfortunately, the refrigerator came on, and also a lot of people that are active still in the building, they don't know what your name is. Could you come through and let us know your first name or your last name or something about you? Sounded like when you first turned it on, it sounded like George. Yeah.
There's a George in this room right now. Can you knock something over, bang something, let us know that you're here?
George, if that is your first name, can you let us know what your last name is, sir? Now, there might be a little bit of confusion. To the person that passed away in the corner, is your name George? Vince? Or is it another name?
Vince. It's an odd name.
Yeah.
How much was?
Yeah. Is it George, Vince, or is it another name? Can you let us know, please?
Take a minute.
Take a minute.
So what that is, it's called a K2 meter, and it picks up electromagnetic energy. Now, unfortunately, none of the devices, they don't have flaws.
Sure, absolutely.
So sometimes if you're
You have a guy odor of electricity working really hard.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Not picking that up on that.
Yeah. So is it George, Vince, or is it another name? Can you let us know, sir, what your name is? Can you come through? We want to talk to the gentleman that passed away here.
I think there was a mason in this building.
All right. Yeah.
There was a member of this mason or two. Hi. My name's Pete. What's your name?
Legendary.
Legendary.
Are you a member of this building?
Yes. Was that yes? Yeah. It sounded like something with a S at the end.
You can also use these lights. If you get near this, these lights will change to give us an answer.
If you are a member, can you touch this device right here?
Were you a Freemason in this building? Were you a member of the Good Cheer Club?
That sounds like a
Yeah, I couldn't make it out now. All right, well, we appreciate the interaction. We'll definitely be back.
My name is Sean Stifler. Contrary to what my son Brennan Stifler said, I did watch Oak Island, but that's not how I got into it. When I worked previously downtown, I worked with a lot of members that were lodge brothers here, and I was invited to join, but at the time I was unable to. So years after we closed down, my son had mentioned he wanted to be a Mason, and we just started discussing it. So what ended up happening is we were on a haunted history tour downtown in the city of Johnstown and ran into Pete and John Boback and his wife, and well, they got us into a discussion, and within a couple of days we got into a tour with Pete, and Pete's like your best friend automatically. He's great with people, knows the knowledge. He gave us so much information that we couldn't help but just get the petitions and join. Oh, it was fairly quick to become a Mason for us. We got our petitions. We had to get signers to approve us. That was fairly fast, you know, when you know people. And then we got voted on, and you get here and the experience is almost surreal. But unlike them, Pete and John, Brennan and I were also ahead of the game. We knew what the building looked like because of the tour with Pete. We knew a lot of the stories, so the shock and awe it helped build up our excitement before we even got here. So becoming a Mason was just the icing on the cake of what we already knew. So there's a lot of passion I have for this building, trying to get it designated historically, trying to keep it as it is, maintain it. There's a lot of passion behind a lot of what the few people here do, and I'm one of those that'll fight for this building at the moment. Yeah, several paranormal experiences in the building. Just recently, while you guys were doing your walkthrough in our cigar room, I had a clear cough that I heard come through the door, and I thought it was one of you guys, so I went in looking to find the room was empty. Like Brennan said, we also have heard footsteps pacing around in this room. We had the door slam out there, and most of the time I hear footsteps. That's usually mostly what I hear is footsteps in this building. There are several Masons that will tell you their experiences. There's probably more that don't, but a lot of us have the same stories. I really don't know anybody that's a skeptic. I've known people that are on the edge that have experienced stuff before, but this has cemented it, but they weren't skeptic to begin with. They were just, you know, I've seen stuff, I know something, but I can't confirm it. Here, it's just enough to make them say, yeah, it is haunted. So no other brother has done anything. You guys will be the first to actually try to capture and document. So it's exciting for us. I hope it's exciting for you as well. I don't have nothing to tell them that they probably don't already know. We're here to maintain their legacy. We're here to keep the building going and try to maintain it the way they gave it to us. And I hope they appreciate what we're doing. I don't think anybody wants any of the spirits to leave. Nobody's had a real negative experience. Everything just seems like they're letting us know they're here. So as long as they're happy with us and they don't, you know, they're not trying to harm us. This is their lodge, this is our lodge. A brother's a brother no matter if they passed or not. I'd rather they stay. I feel the energy is probably 100% the love of what they've done. Prior years, thousands of Masons, charity work that they've done. Was their life, it is their life, even if it's in their afterlife. It's carrying them on. It's about their passion and the love for the place and what they did, and I believe that's why they're all here. I absolutely believe that any object that was given back from a family member that's in our museum or anywhere else in this building could hold their spirit here. If it wasn't here before, it was probably brought in on it, yes, because if they were attached to it here or at home, then they're with it and they're back where they belong. So.
It comes on its own. And for no reason, I'll come in the morning, or we've already been here in the evening, and we'll come down the steps and it's on. And I've tried everything from hitting the wall. We've tried different things, pounding on the table, hitting the wall, nothing came off. And then I put the cameras up there in the corner. So I put a mirror here to reflect the camera to get, and it was up for about 2 months. And I couldn't, it would never come on. So I was showing it, giving it to a couple. I took it down, and the next day it was on. And there's no rhyme or reason, it just comes on by itself.
Do you know the last time it was turned on by itself?
Probably, I don't think it's been a month.
Okay.
Kat, do you have that K2 on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
So Sean's gonna use the K2, and we did shut the fridges off, so there won't be any electricity being generated through there.
Now, if you can light this board up right here, can you let's light it
That
up.
would be cool.
There, wow.
Oh, it's really going.
And there's no, that wall, there's no electric in it at all. It's just the bathroom.
Well, it should have lit right up too once I put it there if something was there.
Yeah.
What was the guy that we got downstairs?
George and Vince, yeah.
Vince, if you're here, can you light that up for us, please? All the way to red. There's a George with us. Can you light that up to red?
I heard that knock, yeah.
I heard something back there.
Yeah.
Was that you knocking? Can you light that up? If you want us to leave and stop bothering you, can you light that up? Huh?
Yep. All right, we'll come back and visit.
Wow.
Can you knock that over? Do you have enough energy to do that?
Want to try the spirit box?
Sure.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
There's that knock again.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah. They say the light will come on randomly.
Yeah.
Is there a person that is doing that? If so, can you come through here and let us know?
Sounds like a woman again. Was there women in this building before? Yeah.
There was a group there, but there's like the Knights Templar, there was a Lady Auxiliary, there was a bunch of them. The Good Cheer Club, which is a bunch of them, and the Eastern Star, there was probably one time there's a couple hundred of the women.
So the woman that was coming through earlier, were you affiliated with any of those organizations? Yeah.
It's definitely female, but I couldn't tell what it
Yeah, I
said.
thought it said no or maybe, possibly.
Would you want to talk to a woman instead? Could you light that up or tell us on the radio?
But he was a big band era, and he did a lot of the songs from the big band era. And we found his original contract, and it was $750 and 50% of the take at the door. And in today's
Sounds like a
money,
good deal back then.
in today's money, what it would be? What did you say?
It's close to like
That was like
$15,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was going crazy while you were talking. The K2.
And then there was a Jan Savitt. He was here in 1938 in his top hatters or something. Artie Shaw. And when Johnstown was booming, this was the place to be.
Do you know what part it was? What he
I think
was?
it was when you first started talking about the contract, is when I noticed it.
It's going to
Yeah.
I have the original contract back in the safe if you want to see it.
Really? Yeah.
Try to bring it out, yeah. Do the trigger object.
Yeah.
This is the contract for Little Jack Little, and it was signed in April 18th, 1938. And this was another one for Jan Savitt.
So the person that we're interacting with, is your name on one of those contracts? If so, can you tell us what your name is, please? What's What'd you say?
That's going
Right
off
out of
again.
the gate, it said something, but I couldn't
Yeah,
tell.
I couldn't make it out
Whoa,
either.
whoa.
Yeah.
But I
It's still
couldn't
going
hear the
off.
syllables.
It was like,
Yeah.
you get a chance to talk now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Kat, why don't you try talking a little bit?
Yeah. Here, actually hold the spirit box.
Because that's going up when, just like when you were talking.
Just got some.
So how do you feel about me being here as a woman?
I'd turn it up as loud as you can.
Girls?
That's gross. Yeah.
I said gross.
I think it said enjoy it, the man voice, or the male voice.
Are you going to interact with me tonight? I don't mean any disrespect to anybody by being here. I think this is a beautiful building. I want to learn more about you and your stories. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's back up a second. I'll introduce myself. My name's Kat. That's short for Kathleen. Who am I speaking with, please? Well, I'm going to be here for many hours tonight. Is it still possible to join the Eastern Star Society? Did I say it right? Yeah.
I heard not here.
Yeah.
Not here.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Can you light that up one more time, and then we're gonna move on from this area?
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Did you?
You move out the road, we'll leave this area.
What's that?
I hear it better when I'm farther away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going off again?
Is there something you want to say to anyone else that's standing here right now?
Looking for what?
I just heard looking for.
My name is Jonathan Bobak. What spoke to me about the organization to begin, my dad, Pete, and I actually got in at the same time. My cousin got involved with it, and I knew a little bit about it. Once he got in, he gave it's kind of like I started doing some research on it, and there's a lot of history behind it, and it was kind of like, this would be pretty neat to try out, especially stuff that like presidents have done. Be part of the same organization would be pretty cool. We drove past it all the time. First thought, I thought it was a church, to be honest, and then once we joined and come inside, it was kind of like, oh my. My first experience was actually our meeting night, I want to say, and kind of shocked, didn't really know what to expect, and then once we got inside, and it was kind of like, my goodness, the architecture you don't see anymore. We've experienced paranormal stuff. Like Dad was saying, we had gone to Gettysburg. seen some stuff down there. Had some stuff happen at home, just like we lived in an old house, so that kind of along those lines, and then we got here. The experiences here have ranged from hard-soled hard-soled shoes, like dress shoes, on the floor here, sounding like they're walking on a hard floor, along with outside. I've seen people down in the bar look like I had looked up because we were setting up tables one day, thought it was another member had come in, went to say hi, noticed they had disappeared, went to look for them, nobody here. It's all kind of stuff. Knocks. As far as the time period with the uniforms, a lot of it hasn't changed over the years. Usually it's always been like suit and ties. Depending on which body you're in, it's more of like a Civil War era looking uniform with some of them. It's kind of hard to dictate. Over on the Yorkite side, they are more theatrical, so they do dress up. I can say that. I do believe this building is haunted. There's something here. Yeah. I've seen enough stuff go on in here to prove, yeah. There is up here and a little bit in the ballroom downstairs. It gets a little heavy, especially with the lights off. Like to walk in the lodge, we come up to check at the end of the night if we have an event here, just to make sure that nobody's up here. And there is a heavy feeling in the room, just kind of, not bad, but it's like something's watching you. Nothing, the sense I get from it, nothing bad, just that they're here. Not that they're gonna do anything to you, just maybe let you know that they're around.
All right, hello everyone. We are here at the Johnstown Masonic Temple in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Bump in the Night Society is the first paranormal team to come in and investigate this location. Now, Masons are known to be extremely secretive, or at least that's the reputation that they have had for centuries. But recently, these temples have been being opened up, and we are the first paranormal team to come in here and investigate this haunted location. There are numerous stories of footsteps, apparitions, things moving, lights turning on, and we are in one of those lodges now to investigate what is happening here. We are already set up and ready to go. We have 3 people, Mikey from Bump in the Night Society, as well as 2 of our Masons who are guests investigating with us. They are here all the time. They have first-hand knowledge of this building, and they know exactly what is happening here. They are all going under. They're all going under for a triple SD session right now. So they're going to be blindfolded, listening to a spirit box or the necrophonic app, calling out what they hear. They cannot see or hear what's going on in the room. So what we are doing, and what you can do at home, is tell us if you hear anything or see anything that could be relevant to what's going on here. This is fully interactive. Ask questions, tell us what's going on, tell us what you sense and feel, and we'll investigate this together.
Does anybody here like to talk to us?
Shut up. Behind you.
Who's behind me?
Then left.
How do you feel about me as a woman being here?
That works.
Thank you.
That was a good answer.
I appreciate the welcome.
You feeling it? I'm your favorite.
If you get close to this device right here and go like this,
EMF.
we'll be able to tell that you're here.
Yeah.
Heartache.
Hey, did you?
Is there a meeting going on right now?
100 years old.
Biggest meeting?
Wait, yeah.
Masons here?
'72.
Beyond.
What was the last 5 year was that?
That was 77.
You're the first.
And that.
We are the first ones to investigate here, yes.
Is anybody from the flood here? Know a lot of people passed during the flood.
Been so weird. Boring?
Do you remember the flood?
What happened?
Hail. Mason.
Hail Mason.
We're too late.
Are you able to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up right in front of you?
It's right here.
You want on
Yes, I would like you to tell me. This is a
Lights. We have a lot of electronic devices here. If you would like to manifest or use that energy, you can. Feel free to drain these batteries. We want
This
to know
one.
you're here.
Are you listening?
We are.
We are all listening.
Tell me how many fingers Randall was holding up.
Talk too much.
guess again, this number is very relevant to your cause or your organization. No.
Sundays.
it's through.
What do you need?
Take a guess.
Blood.
I know you can see it.
It's the second time they talk about blood tonight. That
I'm
happened
here.
earlier on a
I'm
walk.
gonna put him,
Broke.
I'm gonna put him down now.
4?
Very close. Very close. One more time.
10.
Nope. I'm holding him up right next to my camera.
1.
No. You're very close.
Dangerous.
3?
Yep, you got it.
It's 3.
You got it.
Ha!
Believe.
You
In the
tell
back room.
you tell me what this town is called.
What's in the back room? We have a voice recorder going in the back room.
We don't.
A growl.
There go.
A growling noise.
Can you growl on a recorder that's set up in that back room?
Hand. He is here.
Who is here?
Help me.
3 or 3?
I think I just heard a sound and didn't want to.
He's insane.
3.
You're a heathen.
Ready.
It's a trap.
Tell me what town we're in.
But.
Go up.
There's nothing you can do to prove that you're here right now? Are you okay with us filming here?
No.
You're not?
It's dark.
We have the lights off.
He won't.
Side. I'm inside.
What are you inside?
Do you want me?
We'd like you to talk, yes.
He's God.
What's your name?
Believe.
Where? It's done.
What's your name?
Are you accepting new members?
Me.
I think I just heard a no.
There's no heaven.
Last time.
Just kind of here.
The REM pod just went off.
You go over there and sit next to Sean?
The cat just heard a no answer her question.
Yeah, yeah.
Me. 1.
You let Sean know you're here?
In the dark.
Now I heard a ring, but the ring didn't go off.
Is
Somebody was back there. I haven't noticed.
Face six.
No.
That boy. Section.
Don't believe her.
Who shouldn't we believe?
There goes the
Yeah,
REM
that's
pod.
around again. It's like every time
She's
we turn
lying.
into it.
We have an empty chair for you here. Can you come sit in this chair?
Meeting.
Yes, we're having a meeting. Can you come sit in this chair for us?
Who is lying?
Don't talk.
Cat, I really don't think they like you here. I get that sense.
Yeah, they're hostile.
Maybe they're mixed feelings.
They seemed okay with you at first, but now they said no.
Yes.
Waiting.
Yeah.
You.
Time for what?
I will.
The devil.
Yeah.
None of us in the room except I.
Indeed.
I don't
You're not a man?
I don't believe it's time for the devil.
My boy.
I quit.
Yeah,
Here's the question.
We're listening.
Can someone shut up?
Don't ask her.
Don't ask.
Boy.
What's the question?
Jesus.
I haven't any.
Will you? Kill him.
No, I will not do that.
No. Do it.
Hands up.
That's it? What does that like?
Just like a step.
3,
Not really a nod.
2, out of time.
It sounded
Want it?
like a
Hands up.
That's what it sounded
Like over
but
here.
But I only heard one.
Yeah.
You love.
That.
You love that.
Curse.
Can you drop one of these chairs down? Let us know you're sitting in
You
there.
missed it.
Don't knock.
Hi.
My name is Brennan Stifler. How I joined the organization, I started taking an interest in it. I honestly can't even remember how. I wound up talking about it with my father, and we're like, turns out he wanted to join, so we were talking like, yeah, let's join. Honestly, I think he might have been watching Oak Island, and it kind of got brought up that way. We wound up going on a haunted history tour where we actually ran into Pete and his family. Pete wound up showing us the building, and from that moment, it was like, yep, we're joining. How do we join? Let's start this. So we joined, my dad and I, around 2017. We weren't too active. I was still going through school, working, and then COVID hit, unfortunately. After a while, we started coming back. Since I came back, I joined a couple other Masonic bodies. I've been very active. I actually am senior warden for Greater Johnstown Lodge number 538, which is second in command. And overall, I think it's been a very great decision. Sometimes I wish I wasn't here all the time, but if you enjoy what you do, can you really complain? I definitely believed in the paranormal before I became a Mason. I've had experiences since I was little that I actually don't have any remembrance of, but my folks told me. I have seen shadow figures in my room. I've been tapped, woken up, something poked in my head. I can't even get into everything outside of Lodge in this building. Once I was in it, I started hearing footsteps actually in this room in the back area. I've had doors close on me. I've had presence felt. So my dad and I came in late. We were looking at getting something done real quick. We were actually in this room, our Egyptian room. We were looking at something, taking some quick pictures for a project I wanted to work on. There is a little back area right there. There's top hats, there's vaults, stuff like that. We started hearing footsteps out of nowhere. If you actually, there's a door to get in here, a bigger one to come into the little foyer area. That door is wide open. There's no way that thing can close. There's no wind, no nothing. We come out, it's closed on us. One time I actually had to come back to the building because I forgot something. I was in the ballroom. I go in there. Those doors are very heavy, but they don't generate enough force to slam. It slammed, a big old bam, and the whole atmosphere turned into a get out one. They might have been stressed. It really wasn't like, we're gonna hurt you, but just get out. So in terms of what they're trying to say, I feel like it honestly varies. Sometimes when you come into the Egyptian room or the Gothic York Rite room, there's a sense of, hey, there's something here, we're just biding our time. What happened in the ballroom is I feel like it just picked up on some stress of some event planning because nothing's ever stress-free. Like, we need a break, you need a break, but we need the break. Please just give us our break. Word's been getting around. A lot more members have been having experiences from trees knocking down, doors slamming, hearing stuff. If there are events here, they've seen things themselves that they can't really explain. I personally have not heard guests and them having experiences. I know my family's been involved, stuff like that. My friends that are here may have something. If you really want to know what the guests said, Pete Boback and his son John Boback would definitely be the ones to ask because they interact with the public a lot more than me.
I mean, it seems like it works, so I wouldn't mind. I'd spring for the full one.
Yeah.
Because at least you know it actually works.
Yeah. Well, we're not going anywhere yet.
Don't leave me.
They don't want you to go.
Don't leave me.
All right, we are back here live in the museum at the Johnstown Masonic Temple.
Don't leave me. I won't.
Don't
They
leave
might
me.
want me to go, but when you walk out and say, don't leave me.
They got weird.
It's the eyebrows, baby.
Dang, he's ain't got better eyebrow game than you.
That's fine.
So just to remind everyone, that white noise that you're hearing is actually this TV that Mikey has, straight out of the year 1982 or thereabouts. So this is the poltergeist method, as Mikey has dubbed it. We're trying to see what comes through on the static of the TV, and also listening to that white noise as though it were a spirit box to see if anything comes through.
Thought I heard like little like.
I heard that too.
Doing it again.
That one I didn't want.
Is there anybody that can come through here to communicate? You can either show yourself, or you can come through and let us know. Just come through and scream as loud as you can, because it will be hard to hear. Are you able to show yourself either here, or you could touch the tarp that surrounds that?
Mikey, can you explain what we have going on here? You've alluded to it. What's happening in this tarp?
So we have 4 pumps that are pumping electromagnetic energy, and the tarp is obviously encompassing that. We have 2 plasma balls that also generate energy. We have, on this hook here, we have 4 magnets, 2 different flashlights. One is red, which has a higher light frequency, and then so it's like real quick. The blue is a slower light frequency wave, and then we also have magnets that go around the whole way. So essentially, what we're trying to do, in theory, is trying to get something to manifest by attracting it with the electromagnetic energy. Because the theory is that the energy that we're interacting with is either the origin of electromagnetic energy or feeds off of electromagnetic energy.
So that's just been cooking for how long at this point?
Oh
That
God. Normally it's a 30-minute thing, but probably a good 2 hours.
We all pass out in here with Wayne, Mikey.
Yeah.
And I will say that you can feel it. When you walk in this room, there is a sense that there's energy.
There's a lot of energy concentrated in there. Are you able to move the tarp and hit on the tarp to let us know that you're in there? Or in the room?
You know, Sean, maybe, but he was pretty far away from the round. One's went off.
Every time he reaches for the door.
Do you not want Sean to leave?
That was fun. You want to just get this fan going?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so what we'll do here is we'll run the fan for, I don't know, a couple minutes. Just let it push the EM throughout the room. And then once that is done, we will try to communicate again. What the hell is that all about? There it is. Feels good.
The classic fan.
In this room, that's with electronics.
We're getting,
Wow, we are spiking red
yeah.
consistently.
Me too.
So it's still, so we got EM to about right here is where it really loses strength. But that fan's going to continue pushing it throughout the room.
Anybody wants to talk to this device in my hand too, you can talk to on there.
There it is. A couple of our Masons just came in as well. Sean, you are being broadcasted.
No pressure, man. In Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Randall will go first this time.
I know you just said it, but I'd like to know what town we're in, because I still don't know.
REM pod's going on. We're going to wait a couple seconds in between each person.
The place with all the floods. A lot of people don't know nothing about Johnstown, but when you say the place with all the floods, it's like, oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Johnstown, yeah.
Kat, you're up.
Which item in this room was yours?
There's somebody here. I don't know if that's the EM finally getting to that point.
I just
That thing's going.
walked over here, but I'm further away from it than Sean is.
Yeah.
Oh. Who's going? You
I
got
just
Mike?
want to know if there's somebody in here with us, are you able to move this?
Mikey, you're the worst at EVP sessions.
That's not even like a question.
Well, it could be saying no, and we just don't know.
That's true.
I already
It could be
said
a screen that
just
just
faint.
No.
So like, how hard do you want it to move?
I want it to move hard, baby.
I think the shadow is very clear that it's moving over there.
Yeah.
Are you able to push it so we know that you're actually moving that? There's a lot of energy in the room.
Ryan, you're up.
All right, I would like to know, what did I ask last time? I've been blanking on what I asked last time. I'll ask a new question. Can you tell a message to someone here in this room that they can relay back to us?
Is there any place in this, any kind of secret rooms or anything in this building that we don't know about yet?
That's a good question. We got an answer to that.
Because I've been through, a lot of people have been through this building top to bottom, but that doesn't mean nothing, you know? I mean, sometimes there's secrets of the Masons, oh my God. You know, is there any areas here that we just don't know about? Anything hidden someplace in the walls or something? You wonder.
Just kind of the same question, just differently worded. What can we do for you guys? I just want to know, what can we do?
I'll ask again, how many people are in the room? Let me see your light.
Andy just deleted it.
No, there's 18 files
Again.
now. So this should be it. Alright, we're definitely running right now. Okay. See the numbers going. Which we were at the Johnstown Masonic Temple. If anybody hears anything on there, let me know. Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Brandon will go first this time. I know you just said it, but I'd like to know what town we're in. Because I still don't know. Grandpa's going on. We're gonna wait a couple seconds in between each person. The place with all the floods. A lot of people don't know nothing about Johnstown. But when you say the place with all the floods, it's like, oh yeah, Johnstown. Cal, you're up.
Which item in this room was yours?
There's somebody here. Yeah, I don't know if that's the EM finally getting to them. I think it's going. Walked over here, but I'm further away from it than Sean is. Yeah. Oh. Who's going? You got I just want to know if there's somebody in here with us. Are you able to move this?
Mike, you're the worst at the EVP session.
Well, it could be saying no, and we just don't know.
I already see it. Just faint. So like, how hard do you want it to move?
I want it to move hard, baby.
I think the shadow is very clear that it's moving over there.
Yeah.
Are you able to push it so we know that you're actually moving that? There's a lot of energy in the room.
Ryan, you're up.
Alright, I would like to know, what did I ask last time? I have a blank on what I asked last time. Tell a message to someone here in this room they can relay back to us.
Is that a question? Sure. Any kind of secret rooms or anything in this building that we don't know about yet?
That's a good question. We got an answer to that. I kind of feel like
I've been through, a lot of people have been through this building top to bottom, but that doesn't mean nothing, you know? I mean, sometimes there's secrets of the Masons, oh my God. You know, is there any areas here that we just don't know about? Anything hidden someplace in the walls or something? You wonder.
Yes, kind of the same question, just differently worded. What can we do for you guys? What can we do?
My name is Alexander Worthy. I got involved with Freemasonry through my ropes instructor through firefighting. He's a brother here through Greater Johnstown Lodge number 538. And I saw his ring the one day. I had always had an interest in Freemasonry, but I just never pursued it because I didn't know anybody. And I saw his ring one day in class and I asked him about it, and down the way he got me a petition. I filled the petition out and did my interview process, and I was accepted into the lodge. I'd always seen it because I went to high school up the street from here, and being a Catholic, we're not supposed to be involved with the Freemasons, and I just never really thought about it other than I had a passing interest in it and just never pursued it, and then I had the opportunity to. I just thought it was a cool building. Again, I never really gave it much consideration because as a Catholic, I'm not supposed to really have an association. The short answer is I had had a few what I thought were experiences, but I consider myself a skeptic, or at least I did. Some sounds, I saw things moving when I'd go to Grandview Cemetery. I had a near-death experience, and after that, I just kind of, my eyes were open to the paranormal. Everybody gets that one sickness in college, and I got that one sickness in college. I was in pretty rough shape, and of course, you know, the doctors, they'll give you amoxicillin, they'll give you penicillin, you know, it depends, and usually a steroid. I found out in the middle of being very sick, I'm allergic to amoxicillin, and the one night I just kind of had that, you know, if I wake up kind of a feeling, and the last thing I remember, I was on the floor in front of my door. I saw a bright white light, and it said, "This isn't it." And Brennan would talk about, you know, he'd see some stuff. Pete's wife, Joella, she said she's seen somebody walking through the halls. Pete's had a few experiences, and I just kind of chalked it up to it's an old building, you know, or, you know, there's dust moving around. I didn't believe it until I had my own experience here. The first time I had an experience here, I was doing some maintenance around here. I was painting the railings, and I was by myself. There was nobody in the building. It was the summer, so there's no heat. There was, you know, nothing that was moving around, and it was in this room. And there's, I don't know if you can feel it now, there's like next to no airflow. The air wasn't on either, I should mention that. And I was just outside this room, the doors were closed, and I heard what sounded like something fall over and smack on the floor. And I had that feeling like, you know, something happened, but I thought if I'd look, I'd freak myself out more. And, you know, curiosity won over, and I opened the door over there. The tree that's actually behind me here was on the ground. I kind of ran downstairs and called my friend and was like, "Hey, you know, this happened." You know, I cleaned up, finished what I was doing, went home, and the next day I came back. Pete had already fixed the tree. You know, I was like, okay, you know, did it just fall over because there was a draft? You know, and again, I don't feel a draft. But the tree's actually kind of sturdy. Other than seeing things move in the corners of my eye, you know, hearing, you know, knocking, there was a very recent experience, actually the night that I was installed as the junior warden-elect. It was 6 of us. Brennan said he didn't hear anything. We were all going through the building. There was actually an event that was going on, others, you know, besides that. We were going through the building, nobody else was here, and we were all together. We were in the elevator, and we were on the 2nd floor coming down to this floor, and we heard something that sounded like a bang. I mean, it was pretty loud, and 5 of the 6 of us had heard what sounded like, you know, if you're in like a stadium and you hear people talking, you can hear the talking, but you can't sort it out. We heard that, and we had already been through the whole building. We knew nobody was here, so it was, you know, an odd, what causes that? I wouldn't say it was necessarily the tree. You know, it sounds kind of funny put that way, but there are things that I can't explain, and I've tried to. You know, I've tried moving the blinds that are over there on the window. Well, nothing was moving them. Even hitting the tree with the blinds doesn't knock the tree over. And when you combine it with, there's upstairs, the bathrooms, the sink knobs, those don't turn easily, and I walked in one night and one was running. How do you explain that if there's nobody else in the building? The only message I can maybe think of is they're not happy with my painting. I don't have any feeling one way or the other. Like, I don't get a, you know, hey, I should get out of here feeling. I don't feel like a, hey, you're accepted here feeling. It's just, there's a presence. I'm not familiar entirely with the history of the area. I don't know if, there's an unmarked grave that was here. If I had to guess, probably old members just hanging around. I think it's good to look for answers. Obviously, like I said, there are things that I can't explain. And maybe there isn't a natural explanation for what's going on. Maybe there is a supernatural explanation. And if that's the case, then why? I think you guys are an excellent way to find answers that maybe I'm unable to attain.
I'm not here to show you any disrespect. Just like to get to know you more, get to know your story. I know that there's a lot of history at this location. Are you able to knock on something or even show yourself? I'm not here to harm you, I'm just here to communicate with you. Heard that knock as well. Are you able to come over to the area where I'm at? Thank you. Would you be able to show yourself? I want to be able to see you. There's a woman that came through in the museum room. Are you able to come through and tell me what your name is, please? And if you're not here with me and there's somebody else, are you able to come through and tell me your name, ma'am or sir? I'm going to take a picture down the hallway. Heard that. Heard that as well. I'm going to take a picture down the hallway. We're interacting with the energy of someone who had passed away. Or we're interacting with energy that has always been here. And you're personifying yourself as people from the past. Are you deceased? Or are you just energy? I think I'm going to go to the roof and see if there's anybody available to come with me. If you want to come up to the roof as well to interact, really appreciate it. And I hope to further communicate with you.
Green for yes, red for no.
Green.
If that was an antenna issue, would that go off the whole time non-stop?
I would assume so.
I would think so.
And I would assume, yeah, the REM pod would be going off too. Green for yes, red for no. Is there somebody up here using the devices? Thank you. Can you step away from that, please? Never mind. Thank you. I want to see if you can use that device just so we can prove that there is actually someone up here with us. Green for yes, red for no. Are you setting off that device? That one just went off too.
Yeah,
That one's going on. They're both going green.
That one's green too.
Green. That's green.
Wow.
Are you able to turn that one green as well, the blue light? When I was in the hallway, you mentioned if we came to the roof that you would interact with us. This is the best place to interact. Are you able to touch the bell? Are you able to touch the top of it to let us know that you're up here with us? Are you able to touch the bell? Are you able to touch the top of it to let us know that you're up here with us?
Are you still here?
I just heard noises behind me on the roof that sounded like.
Oh.
Said yes.
Oh.
And that's going on.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I heard that too.
Yeah, there's footsteps back here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Was that again?
I just got a blast of warm air.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah, and there were footsteps behind me.
Are you able to step away from that, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you able to tell us, were you one of the brothers? Thank you. Are you able to tell us, when I get to the year that you were, or the decade that you were here and active, can you turn that on, please? Were you active in this building from 1930 to 1940?
1930 to 1940.
Thank you. Now, when I get to the year when you first started here, please, please set that off. Were you active here in 1931?
Yes.
Were you active here in 1932? Thank you. Can you please step away? Thank you. Now, when I get to the decade that you stopped being active at this location, please set off that device. Did you stop in the decade of 1940?
You should start with 30 again, because I maybe didn't finish that.
Yeah, the flashlight turned on.
Whoa, no way. No.
So I guess that would
way.
be 1930.
Holy crap.
Thank you. Are you
dude.
able to shut that off, please?
Just gotta turn it the opposite way you turned it. Can you make it brighter then? Just go somewhere.
I think that's about the best they can do with the flashlight.
Are you able to shut the flashlight off? You indicated that it was the 1930s that you stopped being active. All right, can you step away from that, please?
Is that you, Ryan?
What?
Felt like a vibration.
I moved my foot slightly, but probably not enough to do anything.
All right, thank
It
you.
felt like something like shook the ladder.
Now, you indicated that you were here and active in 1931 and 1932. Did you become inactive at this location in 1933? If so, can you shut the flashlight off, please? Did you stop being active in 1934? Did you stop being active in 1935? Did you stop being active in 1936? I saw that flicker. Just to verify, you can use any device. Was it 1936 when you became inactive at this location?
I see it flickering too.
Yep.
Yep, there it goes. Wow.
Thank you. It went off in that.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
So, when you became inactive, was it for health reasons?
Mikey, I think this is the chance for your bell.
Where's your bell?
All right. Please use one of the bells. You said it was for health reasons. Did you pass away in 1936? Is that what happened to you? I appreciate that answer, but are you able to ring one of the bells just to confirm that it was 1936?
Maybe that means no.
Too hard.
I wonder if you would remove it and it doesn't have the choice to use it, if it would answer elsewhere.
You can try it.
It's like, no!
No, my box.
Sorry for touching your box there. So, you're saying that you left in 1936, but it didn't seem like you indicated that that's the year you passed away. Are you able to tell us, was it 1937 that you actually passed away? If so, can you ring one of the bells? You just have to touch the top, or touch the string and it should activate it.
Can you demonstrate? They won't hurt you. You can use any of the energy up here to do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They just don't like your bells.
I know, no one likes my bells. I'm gonna try to get a name through this and then to see if we can correlate it with 1937 with the information in the vault. Can you give us a first name or a last name, please? Did it say like Brian Knepp or something?
Something Knapp.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't really catch anything.
I apologize, sir, because it's sometimes hard to hear these responses live. Can you come through again and just let us know what your name is, please? But it said window.
It could be an off by the window.
Is it that window right there? Yes, it is. Are you able to show yourself in that window? Or are you able to knock on the window?
I wonder if you can fog that up. See if someone can write on it.
Yeah, try. No, it actually takes the fog away. Yeah, I think the fog's on the Yeah, I think the fog's on the inside, unfortunately. Actually, that might still work.
I can still see it.
Yeah.
Dissipate.
Maybe it's even better if they write on the inside, right?
Yeah.
That's definitely not us.
Are you able to, sir, are you able to come through here on that side and write your name or your initials in one of these panes? Are we at the right window?
Fair touch right there.
Yeah. Is it this window right? Is it this pane? Is it this pane? Is it this pane? This pane? This pane? Is it this pane? Did you just say shut up? Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. You were not on his good side.
I know, I took his box away. Are you mad because I took the box away? Your life is rough?
I heard rough for sure.
I heard the rough.
How about you try the box with the bell on top of it?
That's a great idea! Give me your box, baby.
Anything.
Box will never light up again.
Okay. No, box doesn't need to be on. Just straight up bell. Now we have the device that you like with the device that I like.
Yeah. We came out to get in. That light turned on, off, and now it's on again.
What room is that?
We don't know. We just called in there to tell Brennan because they're on the other side because wanted to see if they were in there. He said no, they're in the York Rite room and that's on the other side of the building.
So this is the Egyptian side where we were?
Yeah, but it went on, off, and now it's on.
Sean, do you know what that room is?
No, I can't put off the top of my head.
What? Well, that's interesting. Let's go figure it out. I got the GoPro strap, so I'm gonna go see. What do you say?
He said it might not be nothing. They might have done it, but like I said, we called them and they're on the other side of the building.
I will go see for sure. This is rolling, so you'll know. Hey, we might have evidence. Wait. Come here. They said, let's see if this is the room. Yeah, yo, was anybody in here?
No, everyone's down here, I think.
I was out in the parking lot getting my stuff in my truck, and Sean and his wife said they saw this light come on, turn off, and come back on again.
I don't think anyone was over here.
And this was the one, because I was looking, and it was a small window next to the Egyptian room. So she said this light came on, turned off, came back on again. So nobody was over here?
Not that we know of.
Let's go see with everybody else. Were you in there?
When?
That
Just
restroom.
now?
Like maybe 10 minutes ago.
No.
Or at all.
I was in right before we started.
But nobody afterwards.
No,
I was only there. Yeah, when I showed you, but that was like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a while ago.
20 minutes ago?
About, yeah.
I like how you asked me, assuming I'm the one that pisses every 5 seconds.
Can all hold our bladders. This light there, that restroom over there, I was out in the parking lot getting my stuff in my truck. Sean and...
That's the one they were talking about.
Yeah, they called. They said they saw it come on, turn off, come back on again.
Well, I hear Pete back there flicking
Pete
breakers.
Could it be breakers? Oh yeah.
But none of these over here would
You
be
said
over
like
there.
10 minutes ago? Like we were all in. Pete was
I
in
think
there with
everyone
us.
was in there, yeah.
Yeah, and Pete was over there showing me the plaques. Oh, excuse me. Pete, when you were showing me the plaque, were you messing with the breaker at all?
Well, there was one.
He said no.
He was not messing with the
Because
breakers.
they said that the light was flickering over there.
That men's bathroom, I went outside. Sean said that when they were in their car, I was loading up my truck. They said when they were in their car, they saw it turn it on, turn off, turn back on.
No.
And it's on right now.
Because the only way you could shut them off is to turn the breakers off over on the other side. All these breakers were this side. And nobody was in outside.
Yeah.
And they...
I'm assuming you didn't get it on camera though.
No, I walked outside, it was on. They said that went on, off, back on.
Yeah, there was nobody there. You were the one who...
Yep. Yeah, this bathroom here.
Is it still flickering?
No, it hasn't flickered. Has it flickered at all? No.
Okay. Want to just take a couple things? Or you can take it.
That's what I was...
Yeah, grab a handful of whatever.
That's weird.
That's real weird.
That's weird. Weird as hell.